All right, all aboard. Welcome back. Welcome aboard. Whatever it is you prefer. We are back and are looking over everything here. I just was taking a look at this one to see how my layout was on the Apping Bureau. I think I'm going to start expanding, knowing we're going to be getting a slightly longer train here shortly. Got some real messy junctions that we're going to have to take and do. And we're going to have to take and do some changes of the names on. That does seem to be working a little bit better here at Oldcastle now. Yeah, we've got that down. Now we need to figure out more ships. Good grief. I have never had this many, and the line's still making money. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put 3 more out onto that line. I don't even want to know how bad it's packed up over here now. Everybody's trying to get to Prima Sententia. Yeah, we need to add another train and start the work on the double lining. And then let's do one more that's just passenger. And that is the Chariot, right? Caesar's Chariot. 1860, we still got a ways to go till we get our next good engine. Coming into here, looking just so that folks can see where we're at. This is the engine. 1863, January of 1863, just a little under 3 years. Once we get to that, we will have a better engine finally. And then in 65, we get my personal favorite, the Hunslet. So, you know, this one's faster, but it's more for the power, and I'm after him for running things. The Hunslet is a moneymaker. It replaces the Iron Eagle, in my opinion. Now, we got another train out. Now we need to start thinking about how to start doing our specialties here. I'm doing the land work first this episode to double line this, and then I will do the actual laying the track next episode. Unless I get this done. Okay. Now that we've got that, actually makes it so I went overboard. Now I can take and do a couple of these sections, add in the signals fast so that they function. There we go, halfway signal while we're at it. And then here. This is going to be the no fun one. Not going to do the climb up until there. Whoops, too much. Unfortunately, with all this work we're having to do, this is not going to be cheap. Oh, should have stayed up. Okay. There we go. Now that section is massively double lined. Do a couple of midpoints. And start doing the work I have to do to be able Oh, that's interesting. That's right. We've got the double down here. Hopefully this is not too much of a climb for the trains we're going to be having on this route. And now we're going to take this guy up here, blast that section, blast that signal, blast that segment. And then we can straighten there. Get our curve back to a faster curve by leaving it just as a jog at first. There we go. Get our signals on here. Signal up there for that guy when he comes down and in. And then we just have this section here. It's going to require a small shift in our mentality. One small dig. There we go. One massive blast there and there. think we've gotten as far as we can do for now. There's going to always be a choke point right up here at the entry until we can figure out a better way to do a go around. I might take out the go around and do a dispatch line here down the road when we upgrade rail. So that's our big one there. With that done, I should be able to take and do one more change, which I do need to do. There we go. We're going to expand our go-around line right here. Take out this guy and this guy. We don't really need as big as we wanted. Just need a 3 to a 4 line right now. But I'll build it as a 5. We now have a good go-around line, and we have a new station line up high, which will prevent a lot of the things that are happening right now happening. Prima Sententia is doing very good. And we'll be able to upgrade in 2.5 years, roughly. So, like I said, that'll get us a little bit more. Let's go ahead and over here we're going to throw on at this end one last errant eagle, I think, onto that line. As he comes out, we're going to catch him. Yes, good. He's going to the right port. I don't care. Expand the rail, both ends here on that station, and prepare to take and add yet another station. And then relocate this over to here down the road. Do a little bit of a speed run here. Ships made a lot of money this month. Checking our out profit on ships, we peaked out at 21,000 just a little while ago, back in 1856. I don't know as if we'll get to that level again with as many ships as we're running, but at least we're in the black, and I'm always happy when ships are in the black. Trains are deep in the red. That's our bad news one. But our trucks, our road vehicles, are making up for it for the most part. I don't know how much longer we're going to have vehicles running on. Let's go to ships, settings. Let's turn off that filter for passengers. Okay, we can start diverting some ships off. I think we've had enough functionality now that this has, yes. It's still going to go down with what we've got. It just won't balloon up the way it was. I just don't need the level that we had, and I don't need that many ships sitting at the other end. Another thing to check would be airport here, and yes, Torchester Dock. We could actually kick a couple of those ships, could have gone to Torchester line, so we need to put them onto the tourism. Tourist hotspot. Copy it. Put 2 ships onto it. Speed run them. And everything's running fairly well now. Up to 38,000, but we've spent $250,000, so it's going to be a rough go. Got a bunch of crowded stations we're going to have to deal with. Again, there is a Senate opening here, guys. Any of this today's videos, leave a comment. Let me know. Do you think I should focus on quality, or do you think Caesar should give more space? It's that time. This is the Senate. Enough of you say that we need to have a vote. We will have a vote as to whether Caesar says so. Everybody gets a chance to vote for during that period. Poll would probably run Saturday through Tuesday. I am now with a set schedule on next week, so I do now know what's going on. We will be holding pretty much, though there may be limited episodes some days, pretty much the same schedule as this week, which is Saturday and Tuesday, expanding worlds. Sunday and Wednesday is Pack 128, First Honest Try. Monday, we'll be restarting next week the Japan 128 from 1925, when we know that you can actually make money, hopefully, because there's enough vehicles to transport stuff. Thursdays will be German, Pack 64. And on Friday, next week as well as this week, Sim City 4. Don't know if it'll still be the Salt Lake City map at that time. Might be. I ain't going to plan on finishing it anytime soon. I mean, that's just me goofing around. So, those are the plans, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give it a like, share, subscribe. Hey, to all new subscribers, thanks for subscribing. I'm Callie Jack. Have a better day than I've been having. And sorry if my voice suddenly started to perk up here at the end. I managed to get a really good clearing of the throat there. Thank you.